Hi, I'm Kayla.
And I'm Noah.
And we're the A-Team. And today we are talking about the lucky month of March. Our first day of March was our first full day in Rome. It was a very rainy day, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we checked the weather and it was like, oh, it'll rain an hour in the evening. But it rained all day. We still went out, and it was nice because the crowds were a lot smaller. So we got to go around and see lots of things from the outside, like the Colosseum.
Yeah, and then the next few days were sunny. We got to go inside the Colosseum. I think that was one of my highlights. We were like the first people in there for the day, which was really, really cool. We got to go inside the Pantheon. We saw lots of different museums. I don't even know how many museums. We just popped in and out of museums. And we ate some good food.
Yeah.
What was your favorite thing that we ate?
Oh man, a favorite thing. I think the favorite dish that I tried was what Kayla ordered.
Was my food?
Kayla got lemon pesto pasta.
It was so good.
And it was really good. I also liked what I got. I don't remember what I got though. I remember what Kayla got.
We learned that unfortunately I don't think we like Italian pizza. I think
it's different in different regions.
The flat crust, the really Roman style flat crust, we're not a fan of. But we had some with a puffier crust that we were like, ooh, this is good. And our last day we went to the Vatican.
Yes.
So that was incredible. I think that's the biggest church in the world, right? That we've been in.
Yeah, it's also one of the biggest buildings, like interior wise.
Yeah.
It's massive.
It's hard to describe what it's like walking into the Vatican.
You can feel like 2 football fields
You feel disoriented because you look up and you just keep looking up. A ceiling should not be that far away.
It was incredible. Yeah. And then the Vatican Museum was also very cool.
We saw the Sistine Chapel.
And took a photo in it when we shouldn't have.
I know.
Apparently you're not supposed to take photos.
We didn't know. We took a photo before we knew that it was wrong. But I did keep the photo. So technically we committed a crime in the Vatican and got away with it. The Pope didn't get us.
The Pope didn't get us.
But yeah, Rome, lots of walking, lots of gelato. Noah, what have you been up to?
Well, I think in February I started it, but this last month I continued doing the memory clinic with the Red Cross, and that's been fun. So I had a great time doing that.
The old ladies love him.
Yeah, the other one is like, they call me Moreno, which is like brown skinned, and so
it's like for a dark haired person as well.
Yeah. So
but it was just weird. He was like, "What do you mean Moreno? Me?"
Yeah. I'm like, I'm a white guy too, but I looked around. I'm like, no, I am the darkest person in this room. So
you're pretty tan. You're getting there.
Yeah. Well, we've had some, but I did that, and then I also had chess games. I think I played 3 last month, but I got my first 2 wins in person. The first was against an 8-year-old, and the second was a 12-year-old.
He's moving on up in the world. Yes.
Yeah, at this rate, I'll be beating teenagers soon.
Woo!
So
they better watch out. And I've gotten to do some cool volunteer work through Reach the World, which connects people living abroad with students in classrooms in America. So I've gotten to video call my class. And I've gotten to create videos for them. I created a video tour of Villa Garcia. That was really fun. I've loved being involved with them.
And then Carnival was also while we were in Rome. And so when we came back on the last day, they had the funeral of a sardine.
I forgot about that. Yes, we had it's the Entierro da Sardegna. And it symbolizes the end of Carnival, and it's this big fake funeral. It's the weirdest event I've ever been to. It's they have a fake priest and fake mourners and a bunch of grocery store employees dancing for some reason.
They dress up as themes. It's one group of Mercadona. And in these there was men, there was one guy that was dressed as the king and another guy that was dressed up as apparently the king had an affair.
Lover or something.
So he dressed up as the king's affair.
I don't know. People in the crowd were explaining it to us. There were so many niche Spanish references, but I sent a video to my family and they were like, what is going on? And I'm like, it would take a whole article to explain all the references being made here. But yes, They exploded this whole effigy of a salmon to
Yeah,
celebrate
basically,
the end of Carnival.
like it's not safe.
It was not. I did not expect that. I was like, oh, they're just gonna like symbolically like put a sheet over it or something. No. And
They lit it
España,
up.
no explosion. That was pretty cool. I'm so glad you remembered that one. And then more recently, I got to go to London with my students. And it was my first field trip as a teacher, and it was kind of stressful, just with the organization of getting all these students through the metro and just getting them around without losing anybody. Very, very stressful, but I feel like I gained some teacher skills, learned a lot of things, and London itself was beautiful. We got to go to the palace and see the changing of the guard, which made my marching band heart very happy. We went to Big Ben, London Eye, kind of saw all the iconic parts of London. And one of the things that I really loved that we did was Shakespeare's Globe Theatre. We had an amazing tour guide, and he explained, kind of the history of the theater, and we got to see actors warming up on the stage for their production. It was just really, really cool. Also ate a lot of food while I was there. We went to Chinatown and ate Chinese food. I got fish and chips, got a scone, and I did hunt down Indian food. I had to eat it by myself in my hotel room because you try to get Spaniards to eat anything spicy, it's difficult. But I did find some tikka masala, which is the national dish of Great Britain, I believe. So, yeah, it was really good. Really good. Yeah. And a scone. Did I mention my scone?
You mentioned your scone.
I mentioned my scone. That was a last minute scone.
It was all about the scone.
I know.
Every day it was, I'm going to get the scone.
I was like, no, I'm going to find a scone today. And I didn't. But the last day, I snuck out of the hotel early and found that scone. And it was delicious. It was worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Kayla came home, and there was some rain for a few days, and then it's been all sun.
It's been beautiful.
So like the last week, I think it's rained once in the last week, and so we've been enjoying lots of time outdoors. I actually had to go to the doctor because I was having some health issues, and he told me that I had a vitamin D deficiency. So he prescribed me to go outside.
He said, touch grass.
And he goes, you need to get some sun. And I go, where? There hasn't been any. So, but we've got to enjoy the sun.
It's been sunny after that. So maybe he did something.
Maybe he did something.
Dr. Lopez.
But, so last Friday we went to the island that's close to here.
La Isla de Rosa.
Yeah, very pretty.
Yeah, it was beautiful. We got to eat at a pulperia that my friend had recommended. And I think it was the best pulpo that I've eaten, for sure. It was really good. We also ate paella. We ate so much.
We ate a lot of paella.
But we walked it off. We walked kind of like the border. Lots of really big rocks, really beautiful beaches. Yeah. We saw topless people on the beach. It was great. Not because of that, but it was great. Yeah, and then that's kind of the end of our March month. We had a time change recently, and it's super weird for us because now it's sunny until almost 9 p.m.
Yeah, so sun sets at 9 p.m. now, and it's only going to get later. So apparently in the summer it sets at like 10 or something like that, which
explains a lot.
Yeah, explains a lot. But also we're 2 hours off of what we should be, like, because this region is stays with Central Europe time, but it should be like 2 hours different. Yeah. So it's just how it is.
I feel like sleep cycles are weird. It's just like a weird time zone that we're in. But we're surviving it. And we saved our biggest news for last.
I'm going home this month.
Well, that's the sad part of the news.
Yeah.
Why are you going home, Noah?
Because I got a job.
Woo!
Noah got a job.
Noah got a job.
So I'll be returning to my last employer, and I start on April 28th, but I'll be returning the week of Easter to be able to do some drug testing and all the fun stuff that goes with getting a job. Yeah. Last month I was jealous of Kayla's London trip, and so I planned my own for May, and I had to replan that and reschedule my flight home. But now I leave to go to London in 2 days. I'll go there for a few days, and then I think after that I'll have like a week and a half left here. So from today I think I have like 2 full weeks left in Spain. more or less. So
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
But we'll be okay. We're nearing the end of our journey, both of us. So we're gonna make the most of the time we have left, and we've enjoyed it so far. So just gets better from here.
Thanks for listening to it.
Yeah. We'll see you in April. I'll see you in April. This guy will be gone. Bye.